What is up, guys? This is Brandon, and today I'm going to answer two of the most common questions I get, and yeah, in messages, comments, tweets, messages. Well, I already said messages. Yeah, anything, any social media. I'm gonna answer those. As I'm sure you can see by the title, the first one is, "Can I play with you?" And that applies to playing mainly DayZ, I guess. I'll just use Overclock as an example. With playing with you and Tristan, your group, etc., etc. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer that. Now, generally, I kind of try every time somebody asks. I usually give a somewhat detailed answer as to why I usually don't play with other people. So instead of typing it, I'm going to try and go a little bit more into detail. Then if people ask in the future, and if they don't see this, I can literally just link them the video and they can watch it, or, they can not. That's not really up to me. But, it will answer their question for them, essentially. So, like I said, this really applies only to Overclock or DayZ or Armor mods in general, since those really are the only group-oriented games that Tristan and I play, or that me and my friends in general really play, and that I record and upload. We do obviously play more games than just DayZ. Tristan and I play RuneScape from time to time, lol nerds, fuck you, and Counter-Strike, sort of, not so much anymore. And just some other random games, like we'll play Need for Speed on occasion, etc. We haven't actually played it together, but yeah, those are just examples. We play different things, and a lot of it you guys don't see. However, mainly for Overclock, I always get asked whether somebody, insert name here. I'm not gonna throw out any names because I've gotten countless requests for it. And it really, I don't want to have to say no to everybody, because it kind of sucks. People want to play, and it's not that I don't want to. I kind of have other reasons, for example, especially same with Bryson. I guess it's again different because he plays different games, but back when he used to do mainly DayZ, he would usually only play with other person, and at the time I kind of didn't really understand, but as time went on, I can kind of see where he's coming from, and now that I really only play with Tristan, I definitely like playing with two people much better than more than that. So as an example, Tristan and I teamed up with a couple guys on the server we've been playing on for Overclock on Chernarus, and they had recognized who I was pretty much a couple days into us playing on the server. So I said, oh, you know what, why not? We'll play for a little bit. We'll see what happens. So yeah, we did, and it kind of sucked because the server was getting DDoS, so it was just lagging and couldn't really do a whole lot. That's why there's no footage from that. However, one kind of thing I did notice was that since we were almost never together, it was kind of a clusterfuck. Well, not really a clusterfuck because nothing was happening because of the DDoS, but had stuff been happening, it could have been a clusterfuck. And yeah, with us not all together, we were less productive, and it just creates more chatter in the background. Whereas if it's just two people like Tristan and I, then you generally only hear him and I talking, and yeah, because that's usually how it is. There's usually nobody else on the team speak when we're playing, and if there is, all of our friends are actually pretty quiet unless we're playing games, so, that's just how it is. So it's just really convenience for recording and editing without having extra people in the channel saying, yeah, I'm in Cherno, where are you? And then you're kind of at a gunfight in the Northwest or something like that, who knows? Just as an example. Plus, another kind of thing that I guess I should say or add is that Tristan and I have known each other for, oh god, how long? It's only been a few years, really, but we met in Arma 2 Breaking Point days, which it's 2.5 years ago. So it doesn't seem like as long, or it doesn't sound as long as it seems, or it felt, I don't know, but basically we've just been playing games together for a long fucking time. In a game world, that's quite a while if you think about it, sorta. So we sort of have some chemistry, I guess you'd say. That sounds so fucking gay, but whatever. That's really the only way to describe it. We we play the game well together, or we play games well together, because we know how each other's gonna react, and we know each other's playstyle just because we've played the game together for so long. Again, 2.5 years doesn't sound that long, but on paper, I guess, if you look at it, a game's lifespan usually is only around a year or so, and we're still playing this, so I mean, that's gotta be saying something. And yeah, I mean, just look at Call of Duty. New ones come out every year, and boom, there goes the lifespan of the last one. Just as an example, but yeah. And god damn it, I'm rambling again. So my last bullshit, I mean, reason for kind of turning people down is that in Epoch and Overpoch, and really anything we play is kind of geared toward base building, of course, which means you kind of gotta manage code locks and all that, and safes, and it's easier just being able to trust one person, e.g. Tristan, or one of our other friends like Miles, who very, very rarely plays with us, with these safe codes or whatever, than somebody you don't know, just because it could fuck you over in the long run. And yeah. And fuck, I literally finished the video or recording, and then I forgot something, so here I am intervening. It's like me from the fucking future, dude. I'm like Marty McFly, the audio version right now, coming back in time. Anyway, one other point I wanted to add that I forgot before I started the server part here in a second was that a lot of the time playing, like just sitting in our TeamSpeak or whatever, Tristan and I are just fucking around. A lot of the time I'm not even recording. And, yeah, I mean, what you see is what you get in a lot of videos, but of course I do edit out a lot of stuff, you know, where we're just fucking around yelling at each other in direct chat, or just fucking doing stupid shit. I mean, you know, it is what it is, and a lot of it you don't see just because it's not entertaining. It's just us being fucking idiots. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we could technically be different than we are on camera, but we're really not, I guess. That's just when we're actually playing most of the time. So yeah, there's that, which somebody may or may not like. And then yeah, I don't know, it's just something, I guess, that I thought I should add. And then yeah, so I said I do edit a lot of stuff out, and yeah, I edit deaths out. I'll be the first to admit it. If there was not anything entertaining about it. If I just get randomly fucking sniped while I'm sitting somewhere, and there was no action, I'm not gonna put it in because that's pointless. I mean, I think that should be pretty self-explanatory, but here I am explaining it anyway. Okay, back to the other part. Anyway, I think 6 minutes is pretty much about enough time to explain that. Basically, I'm gonna tell you no, you can't play with me. Just because of those reasons I listed, unless you by chance happen to be at the right place at the right time, then yeah. And on to the next question I get all the time, which is, what server are you playing on? How can I join your server? What's your server IP? Well, I'm going to tell you the method I used to use back when Frankie was the shit for DayZ. I guess he still technically is to some people. Anyway, back when he used to do, like, I'm talking episode 15-ish era, on DayZ mod, the original one, you know, people always ask, oh, what server are you on? What server are you on? Well, it's really not hard to find it. Unless you're on dial-up internet and can't load, like, 480p video, then you probably couldn't play DayZ or download it for that matter anyway. But, yeah, it's super easy to find the server, and I'm going to tell you guys how. First off, I'm going to just fucking say what server me and Tristan are on. It's Dead Cell Overpoch. Dead Cell. You can Google it, and you can find their website and the IP. I'm not going to put the IP anywhere, because that's a lot of effort when, yeah, you could just Google it. That's usually what I do. Anyway, finding the server for future reference. All you have to do is literally just fucking Google it. But yeah, here's how you can find out any server you want, basically just based off of a video, unless somebody has purposely blocked it off. So basically, most servers have a debug monitor plugin. It's now a plugin thing. I don't think DayZ Epoch has it by default, but yeah, when you're a server owner, you can add in a number of different plugins, and many owners add in a debug monitor. I know when I had my server very, very briefly, I had one. It's like one of the easiest thing to add, and Usually they'll have an IP in it in the debug monitor or a server name, and yeah, you can just Google it there. I'm pretty sure the one we're playing on now, Dead Cell, I'm pretty sure it says Dead Cell Overclock or something along those lines on it. So yeah, that's pretty simple. Another way you can look is just by watching the bottom left of the screen periodically, and yeah, you can pretty much just see, you can straight up just see, it'll say like, here's our team speak for Dead Cell Overclock, or thank you for playing on Dead Cell Overclock, or donations available at Dead Cell or deadcellgaming.org, whatever their website is, as an example. So yeah, there's that. I always thought it was super simple. I remember when Frankie used to play, it would always say register at awcac.org. So all you had to do was go there, and you could literally find the server and register for it that easy. So I always wondered why people asked for servers, because it is literally laid out in black and white. Well, it's actually red because it's a server text, but yeah. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. So I hope I answered some questions. Well, I definitely answered some questions. I hope you guys understand, and it doesn't make me sound like a complete douche nozzle, because I almost feel like one just making the video. But I just want to clear it up because I get asked this like literally every day, multiple times. So yeah, it kind of hopefully should make it easier on you guys, maybe, if you see this, and me, so I don't have to type out a detailed response every time. I could copy and paste it, but I could also copy and paste the link to this video. So, you know, there's that. Also, you get some free Battlefield gameplay, so don't complain. But anyway, bye.